Well, he's not going to be able to do too much. Noodle has those glasses enabled, and as you can see, completely defeats those flashbangs, renders them useless. Doesn't want to engage with Astro. I think that's a good amount of respect that's paid to a player like Astro.
Well, certainly. When these walls being opened up, you're playing for an offensive defense here on Master Bedroom. Gonna fight for it.
That's a second kill from Heroic. Down goes Bullet. Zofia, an operator who isn't spotted as much in the wild as she used to be. Joom on Chimney. He sweeps out Souls. Astro in pursuit. Vita King jumps in the library. That's a spot that was held by this Heroic squad. Noodle will continue posted up. They don't know that Astro's fallen off of balcony. He's the last one left. He lurks down in the lobby. A flawless round to start for Heroic would be a statement, that's for sure. Can Astro do something about it? Stop it? Oh, he does a serious amount of damage. Noodle gets the kill. The timer doesn't even run out.
FaZe not really acting upon that. Joom jumps out as a response, does a bit of damage, gets back inside in safety.
Wow. Missed opportunity. A window prime. Flashes go out. Joom spotted by the window. Vita King, his first kill in this series. Cyber as well on the board. Heroic falling to pieces. FaZe are a single kill away from a flawless of their own. What? Uno gets Cyber as he falls down the hatch, but he has next to no HP, and he has a magazine that runs out very quickly. Not an ideal spot to find yourself in. FaZe might have suffered a single death. They still end up winning the round. FaZe has control of the upstairs directly over kitchen. Gonna be a thorn in the side of Heroic. Uno, I guess he just didn't see him because bullets seem to be on the screen for quite a while. Joom from above connects on one, but Vita King endures. Grizzly, who's been picked back up, is the last. Getting the diffuser down. The halfway mark now. Wrong call on that yellow ping, but they know that Grizzly is up top, and because of his HP, all they need to do is get a single shot on him. It's the DMR in the hands of Vita King. So that thing, no matter where it hits you on the body, is an insta-kill on Grizzly. The one thing Grizzly has going for him is that Alda is a nasty weapon and can engage multiple people very easily, but he needs information. He sees the feet, cannot fully connect, but because there's so many bullets, he can spray away, and he still has 36 remaining. His bullet is downed. Now it's all up to Vita King, who's just waiting. Right down Trophy stairs, leaving Solarium. Grizzly's only able to get one. They've droned their way up into lobby. Souls might get a good vantage point, but he's wary of lobby. Grizzly, the first one down. That sounds like a nade hitting its mark. Sloth falls as well. Two players from Heroic are out of action. One still can be picked back up. They're very close to the bomb site. Does Uno know that somebody's behind him? Joom down now. Grizzly still bleeding out. Heroic only has two left. Skeleton key to secure. FaZe taking damage, but goodness gracious, they've swapped the situation. All of FaZe will now move to the post plant. Well, what do you do if you're Noodle? Well, take some serious damage on the library balcony. That's one thing. And can't shut down Cyber one bit. Flawless round from FaZe. It eluded them, but they get it this time.
Just clear from that side of the map instead. Not give them gunfights. Not the way they want to, at least, if you're Heroic.
Oh, nicely baited out on the Sloth. That was somebody who was talked about, but Joom goes flying off the top ropes, it seems, to kill Vita. That used to be so feared. It still will be here, but with Heroic having only two players left, I'm not sure they're going to want to go for a flank. Grizzly might now have to, as he's gotten a pick and dropped through the hatch. He's last man standing. Again, Grizzly will need to clutch up for his team. Continuously putting himself and having his team get put into this tough spot. Good patience to take down the Nomad. That's the diffuser surrendered as well. Souls will need to retrieve it. With 2 seconds left, he should be able to, but he's now past the point of no return and decides to go for the engagement. Probably the right call, but it doesn't work out. And each team has one player up, but the clock gives the round to Heroic. Try again, 45 seconds, and there's a bit of swiftness. Souls from below. This is why he's widely considered to be one of the best support players in the world. This is a common spot. It should go, but there's nobody in the proximity. Noodle's playing up top on that bathroom hold. Sloth not too far away. Sloth having a particularly rough game at the moment. Work to be done. Diffuser at the halfway point. FaZe getting it down next to the bomb chassis. Sloth and Noodle are gone. Uno to stop another flawless round for FaZe. This first half for the Brazilian team has been very impressive. Doesn't seem to know where they are. They see him though. A bullet or two will tag Vidiking, and Bullet gives the flawless.
Taking it nice and slow. Yeah, we're just gonna go.
They're in. We're 45 seconds into the round. Diffuser's in the hands of Uno. Cyber, though, taking 2 of them down. Heroic's rush not really turning out the way they wanted to. Cyber's been dropped. Diffuser goes down all the same. Cyber secured by June. Playing on glass. And I imagine that Heroic are going to get far enough back.
Yeah.
FaZe are going to be in a really tricky position. Down goes Bullet. Upstairs in library, FaZe will contend, but there will be some upside down repels that might make this particularly challenging. What can Vidiking do? Souls is still there. Astro on the diffuser. Nitro Cell goes out. Joom is far enough away to get good coverage on this. And there you go. It's a glass. Is that 4 kills for Joom? Goodness gracious.
It's dropped outside the building. They have to go for kills.
That's all you can do with 25 seconds left. But the good news is that if you're Heroic, you're pretty proficient at getting kills, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. There's that gas that we talked about. Right now on blue, Vidiking getting off of that position. 1 in his back pocket, 12 seconds left, and he's hit the Goyo canister. Perfect timing. Astro a bit of difficulty, but he takes down the Thermite as he runs on in. There goes Grizzly. 2 left for Heroic, 3 for FaZe, but only a second left. Half of this lobby is still alive. Both teams just playing it safe, but Heroic played it safer. That's not what you can do on attack. You gotta get aggressive. Sloth is having a very rough game. Since coming back from the rehost, he's yet to get a kill, and I cannot recall if he got a single kill, but there you go. A caster cursed him. Sloth, the first pick. Noodle follows up. 1 minute in, and Heroic have already removed 2 very important members of this FaZe team, and a third goes. They're in the bomb site, or at least close to the bomb site. Just narrowing them down. The last 2 remaining.
Heroic, they're still going through their ABCs. They're not rushing this.
And Soul's taking damage now. He's found and destroyed Astro in a 1v5. 3 official flawless rounds. Almost a 4th was had earlier in the match. Will we see yet another? No, we won't. Astro denying a flawless round to Heroic. Looking to add more bodies to his tally. He's far back in trophy while the diffuser goes down in the hands of Uno. 4 players in Heroic now in the post plant to scramble and watch over. And it's from above. Sloth started things off, and he ends the round as well. Down 1 player, FaZe down 2. Bullet and Vidiking have been the first to die almost every single round since coming back from the rehost. Cyber's been relatively ineffective as well, but Astro runs up library stairs. A kill, a second kill. Astro using the fire rate of that P90 to do so much damage, and he's got a backup in his pocket. Sloth and Noodle, the last 2 left. Sloth doesn't know if he has coverage. Noodle taking out Astro. All you have to worry about is Souls, who from below will get ever closer to the bomb site. Noodle sees him and does a little bit of damage to him, tries to do a little bit of damage to him, cannot connect. Diffuser down, and of course, Souls will look in the post plant for one of these 2 players. Holding up, nice shot from Souls. Noodle's weakened. But there's no information for Souls at the moment. Noodle knows exactly where he is. Souls doesn't. Tie game, 5 rounds apiece. We're going all the way.
Again, Heroic, they get the advantage. When stuff is a set, don't give them anything. Play it tight together. Play for that post plant. They gotta get that diffuser down or go for an execute soon.
Cyber trying to control that SMG-12. What a thankless job that is. Joom continuing his incredible performance, and it's another flawless round. Good lord!
They get the info with the Gemini clone. FaZe, they're still fighting for Master Venture, but they lost office control.
And the walls seem to be closing in quite fast, Nick. Heroic fired up. Look at that. Another kill. Everybody's dying. It's just Souls upstairs inside a solarium. About to become his. A 1v3 if you consider that Joom is down, but gets picked back up. Business as usual for Heroic. Uno with diffuser getting planted. That's yet another objective in the column of the European team. And it's Sloth, who had a bit of a struggle to find his footing, but recovered quite gracefully. Heroic take their map 7-5.
Try and beat out C4, just burn down that utility because that's the one thing stopping them from getting that diffuser down. And as you just saw Grizzly whiffing on that yokai drone, that is also going to be a difficult thing for Hero to deal with in this round. Nice shot.
That was a nice shot, absolutely. Diffuser going down. Astro has a long line of sight from above, but no rotation down because the hatch is fully solid. They absolutely do. And Soul's still on 1 HP, so he will be a single bullet away from death. This is a 4v4 contest with the diffuser working away against this defensive FaZe clan. I don't know if Astro's been spotted upstairs. Vidaking punished by Sloth. There's more damage done as well, and they just continue to walk into the crosshairs of Heroic. Nicely played by Heroic to lock it out.
That's gonna be slightly problematic. FaZe has less angles to worry about.
Stun grenade out.
Flashing their way in, Astro gets spotted and he has to go back downstairs. It's a long run, a slow round for both of these teams. The aggressive roam was working out quite well, but now Heroic are in trouble if they don't quicken the pace. They have no intel, they run right in, Cyber pushes them back, but there's 2 kills from Heroic, and Uno might save shelter to get that diffuser down. He's at the halfway point, it's Astro in a 1v3, and he's not gonna find anybody. Noodle gives Heroic their 2nd round in a row. Foregoing the Monty instead, it'll be a take towards the back, and Vidaking could get flattened by this. He knows there's one on main stairs and suspects that there's one over towards elevator. There's a gas canister thrown out. Souls has none left. It'll linger for about another 10 seconds, but he loses his duel to Noodle. Heroic get the green light. It's time to get in and get that diffuser down, and Uno will do that safely right next to the desk. Souls will not be able to do a single thing about it. Bullet has no yokais left, so it's all up to Souls to make something happen, but he's taking a ton of damage. Up he goes, and 40 seconds left. He's buried downstairs inside of CCTV. I imagine the Ash was likely situated upstairs. Uno stalling, waiting for Joom to come to the rescue. You need really precise calls here. Joom wins that duel, but there's 2 more that have now been summoned inside of open area. Diffuser going down by Uno. That was the opening that they need, and FaZe cannot stop this. I don't think the Nitro Cell can reach. So now we're in a post plant with 8 players still upright. Both teams have 4 still alive, and this is gonna get real ugly. The Monty can sit in the corner. Vidaking waiting, doing serious damage. Great coordination. The Uno has been dropped down. Now he's secured. But there's still 3 players from Heroic. Make that 2. A flash on in, down goes Grizzly. Heroic knew what they wanted to do. Joom to the rescue potentially. Vidaking has been downed. Bullet from above to retake. The timer's running out though. 2 players from FaZe perish. It's all up to Joom to save this. They take him out, but they have 2 seconds to get on it. Cyber saves the day. He's close enough. But your heart's gotta be beating because with a 1.5 seconds left, FaZe are able to disable it and pick up their 1st round on their own. Understandable mechanic, but also a very goofy mechanic. And I understand why it doesn't exist anymore.
I think it's for the better. I mean, if you injure someone and they get back with half their HP, you feel like you gained nothing. Now it's 20. The fire doesn't reach.
It does not reach. They thought that they could pop the canister on the desk, but it doesn't drop to the floor. Uno takes next to no damage. It's not until the gas of Souls actually hits him. 9 people alive in a post plant.
Again.
What is happening right now? How is FaZe allowing this? Now, the good news is they were great in the retake on that previous round. And they have an advantage this time. But this is a much harder bomb site to retake. They'll push off the Monty even more. Nice nade by Sloth, blows them all sky high. But Noodle's the only player with an active weapon. Fire will go, and Uno takes serious damage, lets the mirror get away, and he secures along with Noodle. Heroic in the post plant, get it done this time. And memories of Uno playing on Gridlock. I've seen it before. Her gun is nasty.
Oh. Well, he's in.
Well, he is.
He's not just gonna plant with the Gridlock charge, right?
I think he's just gonna plant.
No.
Yeah. There it goes. Sloth on cover. Cyber goes down. Grizzly now on rappel, waiting for the vault out of paper. He sees one inside of that paper area. Nitro Cell goes out, another Nitro Cell will go in, and they all look for the same target. Uno's no more, but Diffuser still goes down. By the way, 6 rounds, 6 successful plants for Heroic. That is a stunning statistic. They're 50-50 on the post plant, though. Bullet's waiting, and he gives his position away. They know exactly where he is. Only 2 players from Heroic. Timer starting to run. Somebody's got to get on it. Astro on the jump out. He's dead to Grizzly. Another goes out. It's a clown car, but there's the Nitro Cell. Oh, Noodle able to do some serious work. Vidaking will need to hop on the diffuser. Has no time. Another good post plant from Heroic. What are we witnessing here? This match is absolutely nuts.
Ruby and Ying hand in hand. They have a lot of ways to execute this, right? Calls can come out, smokes get tossed in, flashbangs follows through, and no one from Aurora can see. But they're just in as well.
Yeah.
Going fast.
And there's the Nitro cell. It goes, but it doesn't connect. FaZe Clan have reduced Heroic to a single player. Noodle from above, and he will use a Nitro cell to herald his entrance back to the bomb site. It's enough to scare Vidaking off of that diffuser. Candelas to go off. There's just so much time left in this round, Nick. A minute to go. Noodle gets to pick his poison. How are you going to get in? There's a hatch opened up to drop through Vault. Is there a set of eyes on it? Vidaking stops the plant at the final seconds. Nice shot by Noodle. Closing this gap. Look at Bullet's HP. I know that the F2 is a formidable gun, but all he needs to do is win this, Noodle, to move his team to series point. Can't secure onto Vida, and he doesn't know where Bullet is just yet. This is a young player for Heroic. Probably never been a more tense moment for him in his career. He hears the bleed out, has to work against the clock. They know exactly where he's coming from, and Bullet doesn't lose those. He was a single point of HP.
But we're nearing the end, 30 seconds in FaZe. They're looking to execute, but with very limited entry ways. Window and main stairs door is the only option they have, and they have no map controls to support those entry points either.
Vidaking gets taken down by Sloth. Nade in towards the elevator, but not where it needs to be. Bullet gets spotted by Joom. Joom looking for more than just 2 kills in this matchup. Win or lose, I'm sure he'll be unhappy with the performance. Bullet into small office, he gets taken down. Administrative duties, you know, they're not very sexy. Neither was that death. Soul's in a 1v4, and he's miles away from getting to the bomb site. Desperation sets in. 1 and 8, oh god, he's on Monty duty. He'll give information. Good scouting up towards Banana. He sees the Oryx, and there goes Joom and Sloth as well. Uno hits the mark, but FaZe have taken out 3 players. What did you say about this bomb site?
Yeah.
Heroic go to a bit of an I mean, Uno can do some damage here, but the problem is that the Monty's going to get all of his attention. Souls is right behind him, just waiting. That's Grizzly. 1v4, no real information. Inside of open area, he's got at least 1 call, but it's a mercy killing by FaZe. They're gonna need a couple more of those rounds to stay in this. Archives with Noodle not too far off. Heavy focus.
We've seen
Look
this
at this.
before.
Vidaking's in the middle of the bomb site. Down goes Cyber to Noodle. Vidaking is in, and they know that because Tracers will go by, and a Nitro Cell blows up. Vidaking is pulverized by Grizzly. The rest of FaZe will need to get in now. And Souls will drop through the skylight towards the stairs. Oh, gets spotted by Uno. Heroic absolutely giving them a drubbing. Down goes Bullet, and it's the 1 and 8 Astro in a 1v3. Good for a single kill. The 2 and 8 Astro. Can he become the 4 and 8 Astro to keep his team in this? Oh, he's got 20 seconds. No diffuser. Kills will be the name of the game. And both Noodle and Sloth at one point were on that bottom floor. Diffuser to be retrieved by Astro. It will be objective play. He will forego the kills. Maybe bait them in. He's pretty much at the point of no return, and he has to get off that diffuser and gets off to his doom. Heroic 2-0 as they topple FaZe.